Kendra Ward here. I wanted to demonstrate to you how I hold and play with my corset stave. Here's my stave. I put the one end of the stave into the palm of my right hand or my strumming hand, and I take my middle finger, ring finger, and little finger and wrap it around to hold it into my palm. That leaves my first finger and thumb to hold the stave steady. Then sometimes I will take my middle finger and I will move it up here to make it even a little bit more steady. So I take my stave, put it in my palm, wrap my fingers, take my first and thumb to hold it, move my middle finger up, and that's how I typically hold my stave. I do not hold it like a pencil. If it's a pencil, you hold it with the stave coming up here above your thumb, and that is not the correct way to hold it. Once again, I hold it by putting it into my palm, wrapping my fingers around, taking my middle and thumb, and holding it, steadying it with my middle finger. Now that leaves about 3 fingers width of strumming area on the pick. So when I strum, I take and I place this with my elbow in line with the fretboard so that it's parallel. And the action of the strum is actually in my elbow and not in my wrist. So as you can see, my elbow moves and my wrist stays stiff. So when I play, you can see all the action is in my elbow, and this stays parallel with the fretboard. Now sometimes you can move it a little closer or you can move it a little bit farther depending on how much flex you want to hear in your strumming. And I never use my wrist, so I do not use it like a pick. See how that's not as comfortable. So my wrist is not the action that I use, it's the whole elbow. Once again, here, wrap it around, parallel with the fretboard, and I use my whole arm. That's the same way that you do your feather playing. The feather, the quill is a little bit longer than the corset stave, but it's basically the same action. I place it in my palm, wrap my fingers around it, and you see it sticks out a little bit, but then I have my first finger, my thumb, my middle finger to hold it. And that's how you also would hold a quill. And you can move that quill farther up or back a little bit to give you whatever kind of sound you want. But you see, I do not move my wrist. The action is all in my elbow. I hope this helps. Thank you very much.